LDV. I am Matt Uyttendaele. I work on the Facebook camera, and today I'm going to talk about our AR efforts on smartphones. Oops, let me go back one. Okay, so we at Facebook and Oculus believe that AR wearables are going to happen someday, but we're not waiting for that. We want to build AR experiences into the apps that our community uses every day, that being Messenger, Facebook, and Instagram. And I'm going to do a deep dive into some of those efforts. Okay, so how do we bring AR to mobile? There's three major investments that we're making at Facebook. First is just getting computer vision to run on the smartphone. So we take the latest state-of-the-art computer vision technology and get that to run at scale on smartphones. Second, we're building a creator platform. So that means that we want to democratize the creation of AR into our apps. We want to make it super simple for designers to create AR experiences on our apps. And then we're constantly adding new capabilities. The Facebook app updates every 2 weeks. And in those cycles, we're adding new capabilities, and I'll dive into some of those in the talk. Okay. So one of our challenges in bringing AR to mobile devices at this scale is that there's a huge variety of hardware out there, right? Some of these are obvious. So one, like camera hardware, we need to get computer vision to run on a huge variety of phones. So that means we have to characterize exactly the cameras and lenses on all these phones. Inertial sensors are super important for determining how the phone moves. That works pretty well on the iPhone, not so much on Android. It was telling that on the Pixel 2, like one of the top bullet items, marketing bullet items was IMU synchronized with camera, because that enables AR. But that's a challenge that we face in bringing these experiences at scale. All told, we support 10,000 different SKUs of cameras with our apps. Okay, so let's dive a little bit into the computer vision, some of the computer vision that's running in our AR platform. So on the left, take a video frame in, take in IMU data, and a user may select a point to track within that video. First, we have a tracker selector that's analyzing the frame that's coming in, and it is also aware of the device capabilities that we're operating on. So then we've built several state-of-the-art computer vision algorithms. I think our face tracker is probably one of the best monocular, or maybe the best monocular face tracker out there running on a mobile phone. But we also have a simple inertial tracker that's just using the IMU. And we've also implemented a really strong simultaneously localization and mapping algorithm, which is also known as SLAM. So at any given time, one of these algorithms is running while we're doing an AR experience. And we can seamlessly transition between these algorithms. So for example, if we're using SLAM and we turn the phone to a white wall and there's suddenly no visual features to track, we can seamlessly transition back to the IMU tracker. And that lets us deliver a consistent camera pose across the AR experience so that your AR object doesn't move within the frame. Okay, so that's a dive into our computer vision. So here's a look at our creator platform. Here's somebody wiring up our face tracker to an experience that he has designed, right? So these arrows are designed by this. And here's similarly somebody else taking our face tracker and wiring up to a custom mask that they have developed. So this is our designer experience in something called AR Studio that we deliver. So AR Studio is cross-platform, obviously, because our apps run cross-platform, so you can build an AR experience and deliver that to both iOS and Android. It's delivered through our Facebook camera stack, which means it runs across the variety of apps, Messenger, Facebook, and Instagram. And we've enabled these AR experiences to be delivered to, essentially AR is enabled for 1.5 billion people that run our apps, right? So if you build an app inside this AR Studio, you can have a reach of 1.5 billion people. Okay, let me look at now a new capability that we've recently delivered. This is called Target AR, and here this user is taking his phone out, pointing it at a target that's been registered in our AR Studio. So this is a custom target, and they've built a custom experience to overlay on that target. So when we recognize that target, their experience pops up and is displayed there. And we didn't build this as a one-off experience that's shown here. We built this as a core capability into the platform, right? So here our partners at Warner Brothers at South by Southwest deployed these posters across Austin. It was about the time of Ready Player One launch. And they used the AR Studio to build a custom experience here where when we recognize that poster, their effect pops up in the app. And here's Krishnan, one of my partners on the camera team, doing a demo of that. And that Warner Brothers experience popped up as it recognized that poster. So what I want to leave you with is, we at Facebook, I was excited to see the panel session that's coming up about how to deliver value to users in AR. And that's something that we think about every day in the Facebook camera. I think I've shown you some novel experiences, but what we really strive to do is deliver real user value through these things. And that's something that, please look at what we're doing over the next year in our Facebook camera apps across Messenger, Facebook, and Instagram, because that's something that we hope to achieve. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mark.